Good day, everyone. You are welcome to the next class of Shorthand. I hope you enjoyed the previous lesson. Today, we are going to look at vowels. Vowels. When we say vowels, in our alphabet, in ABC to Z, we have consonants and we also have vowels. The same thing in Shorthand too. We have vowels. In Shorthand, we have 12 vowels. You begin to imagine, how can vowel be 12 when we have only 5 vowels in English language? But in Shorthand, we have 12. And I'm going to explain how we come about the 12 vowels. To move further, in Shorthand, we have what we call dots and dash. The vowel in Shorthand are represented with dots and dashes. Now, we have 3 positions in vowel. 3 positions in vowel. We have the first place, above the line, second place on the line, and third place through the line. Our vowel in Shorthand, they are represented with 3 positions. The first one is above the line, which is first place. The second one is on the line, which is second place, while the third place is through the line. Now, let me look at the vowel. I will use this represents my vowel. We have heavy dots and light dots. These heavy dots and light dots, they are vowels. I told you we have dots and dashes to represent our vowels in Shorthand. In Shorthand. Now we have heavy dots and light dots. First place. If you remember our first 6 consonants, this straight stroke represents D as a sound D. Then this is the first place of D, while the second place is in the middle. In the middle. This is second place. And this is the third place. We have first place, second place, and third place. Now, this first place you are seeing here, they sound the same way, but one of them is short, while the other is a long vowel. The first one is long vowel, heavy dot, while the second one is a short vowel, is a light dot. So the first one, which is the first place, is ah, ah, ah. Any words that have ah that goes with H, A-H, A-R, A-L, they are all long vowel ah. Long vowel ah. While this is just ah. Long vowel ah, as in car, as in calm. But this is ah, ah. This sound represents light or short vowel, while this sign represents long vowel with heavy dots. And move to the second place of vowel. We have this dot here to be A, 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 as in day, bay. While this place sounds as in 10. E as in 10. Then the last one here is E. E and then E. This E could be EA, it could be EA. They sound the same way. It's a long vowel and short vowel. Long vowel and short vowel. Now we say A. Long vowel A, first place. A. A. E. E. We have just 6 here for dots. While we have the second group of consonants, they are all dashes. Heavy dash and light dashes. Now, we are treating this one today. Then the next class, we are going to look at the dashes, the remaining 6 vowels. We have 6 here. 6 are light, and the other 6 are dots, and the other 6 are light vowels. So we are going to look at this very well. How do we get to know the difference between this, and this, and this, and this? Now, for example, we want to look at A. We make use of line in shorthand, so that we are able to know the one that is above the line, or the one on the line, or the one through the line. When we say their first place above the line. First place above the line. First place above the line. Second place on the line. On the line. Then the third place through the line. Through the line. Okay, I will take a vowel, a consonant. So I'm going to represent that consonant with all the vowels here. Now this is my line. This is my line. Okay, I will take P. We all know P to be like this. Light. Light is a light stroke. I will take P to represent. Now, this is P. Now, I want to take this P to represent my They are above the line. So, because of is in first place, then the P will be above the line. This way. It means it will not touch the line. It will be above the line. When you see any consonant which is above the line, it means the first vowel that follow that consonant should be a vowel A or A. Now, if it is this way, we say pa. Pa. When we say pa, it would be something like this. Pa. Pa. Then I take the second one for P. Light. Light. There's a difference between this and this. Light. So this could be pa, or you can say this is pa. What's the difference between this heavy dot and light dots? This is for A, and then A. Now I use that same P for second place vowel. And second place vowel is what? A. Our second place, A, on the line. It means your P will be on the line. This is your P, and it will be the middle of the consonants. If I look at this one, the consonant is at the beginning of it, which is above the line. First place, above the line. This is the first place of the P, and the consonant is resting there, above the line. Now, second place on the line. What do we have on the line? We have A and then E. It will be at the middle of the consonants. I take the second one, P, light. These two dots you are seeing here, they are second place. Second place. Because the consonant is on the line. It means it's the second place vowel. Which means this will be pay. Pay. Because of this heavy. A. Pay. Second place on the line. While coming to the next one, pe. Pe. As in P and E. Pe. Pe. Then move to the last one. The third place at the last place of that first consonant and the last place of the first consonant, which is E. 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 Now, our E goes through the line. Don't forget third place through the line. E. E. Your vowel, your consonant P goes through the line and it's written the last place here. Heavy dot through the line, light dot. So this could be P, E, because it's through the line. P, as in P. And then this P, your P, and then E. When you join something like T with this, it gives you pit. When you put K with this one, it gives you pick. But we don't have K there. I'm still explaining. Okay, let's take some. Today I'm going to look at, I'll take second place first. Second place on the line. Hold on, second place, we have our A. I want you to note something. The first place have the same sound, but one is heavy, that is long, and the other one is short. The third place too have the same sound. One is heavy, another one is short. While second place have two different sounds, which is A and E. They are not the same sound. So I take the second place now. The second place vowel. Second place vowel. Now let's take the second place vowel. I will give us some words you can use in that second place vowel. Now let me take H. H as in A, but edge. Look at this. Edge, but edge. After this, another one. We have bait as an A sound. Bait. I also have bets. Bets. Another one we have gates. Gates, and then gets. Gates, gets. Dates, debts. Dates, debts. We also have fade, fed. Fade, fed, fade, Led, laid, led. We can also rake, 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 rake. Okay, let's look at age. In writing your vowel, if vowel comes before consonant, as in age, you don't write the vowel before consonant. Consonant must be written before the vowel. Vowel is just the placement. Don't forget, we have only a sound and a, which means the sound of a and a, they are second place sound, which means all the consonants will be written on the line. Age, our D. Don't forget our D. We always know our D. D to be straight stroke. We get our PB, TD. This is our D on the line. Our D on the line. We have A before D. Age. Don't forget, our second place will be written in the middle of the consonants. Age, age, edge, age, edge. Now we go to dates. Our PB, T, our PB, TB. So we're going to write our P, our B, good. Our B and our T. B, T. You take the consonant first before the placement of the vowel. A. This A will be written after B, which means it will not be here, not there, but at the middle of the first consonant, which gives our age. Look at that. Still our B and T. A. Now I come to gate. Gate. Our G and T. G and T. I'll write our G and T. G and T. So now, how do we put our A for gate? It means G before A. So after the G, the dot will be written here before T. Then get. I come to dates. Forget our PB, TD, TD. PB, TD. But here we are having DT as the consonant. It means we are going to join the D and T together. Your D first and your T. Your D first on the line and then T goes down. Then the A will be after the first D, the D. A, date, det. Now let's look at fade. Your F and D. F and D. F and your D. F and D. A. Fade. Fed. Fade. Fed. Now coming to late. How do we write late? L and D. L and D. L and your D. We write our L from starting from the line. Forget our L is upward stroke. Our L this way and then D. Your L and then D. A will be written in the middle of your L, while L will be written in the middle of your L. Then the last one here, rake. 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 If you look at this, we have ray as a special consonant. Ray is different from downward R. Don't forget your R. Your R that goes from here, this is our M. Your R that goes down. This R is different from ray. Ray is a kind of stroke that goes up, from down upward. This is ray, it goes up. You begin to imagine. This should be che now. Che, as in che, B, B, T, D, J, J. Your che is downward stroke. It comes down. While your ray is upward stroke. You begin to say, this is confusing. How can che and ray have the same thing? I will come back to that che and then ray. Our ray, upward R, then K. Our ray, upward R, and then your K. Your ray, your A for rake, rake, should be written in the middle, while your rake, in the middle here. Now, coming back to this, you begin to ask, how can che, your che, J, your PB, T, D, J, J, having the same thing with ray, okay? We have ray, and then che. Che is downward stroke. The first 6 consonants in our first lecture, they are all written downward stroke. But your ray is upward. How will you differentiate your ray and your che? For example, when we say che, let me say ray or ray, okay? In the joining of consonants, you should know that the second consonant starts where the first ends. The second consonant starts where the first one ends. Okay, let me just give you, for example, you want to write che in your shop. What do we have? Che, R, and K. Ray. Okay, let me give you rats. Rats. Okay, look at how you differentiate it. Don't forget your che comes down with downward R and K. Downward R and K. Anything that comes down, the downward R follow. If it's up, upward R follow. Now, coming to, your che, this is che, downward R, and your K for chirp. I come again. L goes up this way and this way. Your che comes down. Che comes down. And your downward L, no L goes up like this. This is L here. L goes up this way. But we also have downward L that comes like this. So this is your L and your K. Okay, rats. Upward R and T. You can see that it's not the same thing. This goes up. When it goes up, and the second one starts joined at the end of the first one, you know this is ray. This is the first place, it comes down. The second one join here, this is che. When it comes down, it's che. When it goes up, it's ray. Now let me come straight. I want to believe we all understood the vowel, the second place vowel, second place vowel on the line. Now let's go to the first place vowel now. What do I have our first place vowel? We have ah. Can I hear you saying that? Ah. I will give us some words we can use for that. For example, we have sha, and then ash. Sha, ash, calm, calm. We can also look at jar, bar, far, fat, bat, tar, we have tar. So all these are sound. We have the long one. I told you what makes a long vowel when R follow A. After A we have R. After A we have H. After A we have something like when we have AH, AR, AL. They make the R to be long. They make the R to be long. So here we are sure. And don't forget their first place vowel. It means first place above the line, which simply means the consonant that follows that vowel or after the consonant, it means that consonant will be above the line, as we have explained here, above the line. Sha, don't forget your SH, don't forget your SH, here, your M, N and in, SH, your S and Z, R, TH or TH, F and V, and then L. This is your SH, sharp, above the line because of A sound. And the R will be written at the back of it, heavy, at the beginning, at the first place of the consonant. While ash, I put my consonant first, ash, while the R, which is light, will be written before the SH, R. You can see the difference. Your R is after the SH here, while the R is before the SH. Now come to calm. How do we write our calm? Your K and M. Your calm, your K, and N. So now, when you write okay, we are looking at this AL. 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 So your K above the line, K, N. While your R will be written at the first place. At the first place of your K. After K, if R comes before K, it should be written here. Then come your K and your arm, light, bar. How do we write our bar? Is B and R, downward R. B above the line and your downward R. A, bar, bar. Then bat, B and T. Just little dots. Then fa, F above the line, your F above the line, F above the line, and then R, first place, fat, F, F above the line. Sorry for your bats here. Your bats, B above the line and C this way. Then fats, the first F above the line, then your T. That first vowel will affect the position of the first consonant. Then ta, ta, long vowel, your T and R. T above the line, then your R, long vowel, ta. Okay, I'll stop here for first place vowel. I'll quickly move to the third place vowel. Third place vowel. The third place, they are through the line. They go through the line, which is E. E. Third place. Third place vowels. Okay, third place vowels. We have E, 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 E. The E could be E or E A. It could be E or E A. It depends on the word you are using it for. How do we use E? Like C. For example, when you have C and then C. How do you differentiate this C, the first C? In the sentence, when you see C, I am not expecting you to put this C. This is C, as when you say, I can see the moon. When you say, I can see the moon, I'm not expecting you to put this C. This is C. Then the second one, oh, look at the sea. Look at the sea. I say, look at the sea. You are referring the sea to this. Now move to the third place vowel. Let me put some words there for you to understand better. We have each. 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 And we also have inch. Inch. Another one again is feel. And then if. Consider E sound. Okay, another one again. Ear. Ear. And C. Ear. We have C. And then ear. Then we also have another one. B. And she. Lee. Lee. T. Eats. Eats. This is T. Eats. So I would like to stop here. Each. Don't forget the vowel. E, E-A. What's the consonant there? Che. Our che. Our che, before that our che. Our PB, TD, CJ, and KK. Che. Che. Comes this way through the line. Not on the line, not above the line, but through the line. Che. Can you say it goes through the line? Then, third place, it means the E comes before che, which gives each. Third place, first place, second place in the middle, third place at the bottom. Then each. Each. Because this E is light stroke. Fizz. F through the line. Fizz. Fizz. If. If. Now you can see the different reason why this first one is this heavy vowel is at the back. Why this one comes before the consonant? Because the F for fizz, for fee, the F comes before E. That's why we have the F before the E sound. Or here, the E comes before the F. So the F first, while the E is there. E, then F. Are we there? C. 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 Your S. S. C. Through the line. Then your E. Ear. Ear. Your L. Don't forget L is upward stroke. Your L is upward stroke. It goes up. Where is the first place of your L? This is your first place, second place, and the last place. I started from the beginning, middle, and the last place. So therefore, your E sound comes before the L. Little dots. Lee. Your L. Lee. Last place. Lee. T. 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 It. It. Look at the difference between T and it. Between T and it. Now look at this. T, Now, the T first, I told you you cannot just write consonant first, the vowel first. You write the consonant. Then, your T, and then your heavy. Look at these two differences. T, E, T, it, T, T. So, I would like to stop here for today. I would like to give you some words to drill at home for me. Try and drill this. Let me give you some words to drill. Please, try and do them. Okay, just go through your module. I believe you all have module. Go through your module and learn more. Practice on your own leisure time. Go through this and practice them. And make sure you subscribe. Always subscribe. Many of us don't subscribe. You just view and look at it and close it. Subscription is free. You just click on the subscription. Subscribe. That's all. It's free. Nobody is charging you. YouTube is not charging you for subscribing. Subscribe. When you subscribe, when I release the next lecture, you're able to get it on time. So thank you for watching us. I believe you are enjoying my class. So see you next time. God bless you. Bye.